Hello and welcome to Home Cooking with me, Hema. Today we're going to see a very simple lunch menu with nice tomato rasam and a spicy egg fry. So let's get started and check out these recipes. First I'm going to make the rasam powder. It's a masala. I'm going to roast all the ingredients and grind it to a nice fine powder. Starting with half tablespoon of Toor dal, 5 to 6 Fenugreek seeds, 1 teaspoon Coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon Cumin Seeds, 1 teaspoon whole peppercorns, 2 red chillies, a few curry leaves, 2 cloves of garlic, a pinch of Asafoetida powder, the ingredients are roasted, you're getting a nice aroma. Turn off the stove and cool the ingredients. Transfer the roasted and cooled ingredients to the mixer jar. Grind it to a nice coarse powder. I've taken 5 large tomatoes, roughly chopped them. Take a kadai, add 1 tablespoon of oil. First I'm going to temper a few ingredients, starting with half teaspoon of mustard seeds, half teaspoon of cumin seeds, 2 red chillies, crushed garlic, 2 cloves, a pinch of Asafoetida powder, a few curry leaves, once the mustard seeds start splattering, add the chopped tomatoes. To this, I'm going to add quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon rock salt. If you don't have rock salt, you can use table salt. So you can see the tomatoes are getting mushy. Now I'm going to add half cup of diluted tamarind puree. Close and cook the tomatoes for about 5 minutes along with the tamarind puree. You can see the tomatoes are cooked well, they're nice and mushy. All the raw smell is gone. Now I'm going to add the ground rasam powder. Next I'm going to add 2.5 cups of water. Mix well. You can see the rasam is coming together beautifully. I'm getting a beautiful aroma. Bring it to a boil. Finally, I'm going to finish off with some fresh coriander leaves. I'm going to add a teaspoon of ghee for extra flavor. Now this is optional. So I'm going to close the pot and let the rasam sit for 5 minutes before serving, to let all the flavors come together. The first step is to boil the eggs. For this recipe, I've taken 6 eggs. I'm using brown eggs for this recipe, but you can also use white eggs. Add enough water so they're completely immersed. Add a teaspoon of salt and boil the eggs for about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, turn off the stove. Remove the eggs from the hot water. Cool it completely and remove the shells. Once you've removed the shells from the eggs, keep it aside. To the pan, add 1 tablespoon of oil. To this, I'm going to add about 5 cloves of garlic that have been roughly pounded. Now the onions have to be very thinly sliced. I've taken 1 onion for this recipe. Slice it nice and thin. Loosen the sliced onions a little and then add it to the pan. Saute the onions and garlic. Once the onions have turned to a nice golden color, now I'm going to add all the spice powders, starting with 1 teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon turmeric powder, half teaspoon pepper, half teaspoon cumin powder, and 2 teaspoons of red chilli powder. Mix it all in. Now you can see it's all well blended. Now add the eggs one by one. I'm just going to make a few cuts around the egg before adding them into the pan. Add all the eggs. Toss it along with the masala. You can see the masala and the onions are beautifully coating the eggs. Fry the eggs along with the masala for about 2 minutes on medium-low flame. After 2 minutes, add a few curry leaves. Roast it for about 1 minute and turn off the stove. The anda fry is ready to be served. Make sure you serve it nice and hot. You can adjust the spices according to your taste. If you don't like it too spicy, you can cut down on the chili powder. Eggs never looked this good. It's such a simple recipe that you all must try. And post your comments and feedback, share it with your family and friends, and let me know how it turned out for you guys. So there you go. Here is this very simple lunch combo that you can try at home, and many of you have been requesting such simple lunch menus. So do try these recipes, enjoy and share it with your family and friends.